guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this really cool money bank DIY. So you would get a plastic cup. Two of the steps I already did off camera just so this video wouldn't be as long. So what I did was I got a plastic cup and I covered it in. You could just paint the cup with a design, but just so I don't have to paint it, just to save time, I just covered it in colored paper. So this is what it looks like right now. So now I'm going to show you guys, we're going to cut it. We're going to cut off the excess on the bottom and top. Then we can make the design on the face and then do the part where you slide the money in. So this is how you do the bottom. First, before you do the bottom, so you're going to look, so I have this like cone shape with this. You can see that the cup is actually coming out a little bit, so I'm going to push it down just a tiny bit. I messed it. So it will just, and if you take the cup out, it will not mess it up. So I'm going to put the tape down. I was holding the tape, so it got stuck. So now the cup is not out of the hole. Then you're going to get your tape. You're going to go inside and put it on the edge of your cup and tape it to the side. This will make it so it's easier for you to cut the bottom without it sliding out. I'm just going to put this. It's easier if you just put tape on there first, then put it in, and then tape it to the side. And that's probably not going to be enough tape because some of the tape is not good enough. I'm using the Scotch tape, but the big kind. So I'm going to get more tape. Okay, I'm getting the tape off. Okay, got it off. Now, I cannot take the cup out anymore. So for the second one, it's a little bit harder. This one you actually do have, because this tape is extra, to me it's like extra sticky, so it kind of gets stuck to your hands, but you're going to do it to the side one more time. So now you're ready. So now I would just go to the bottom and cut right to where the cup ends. Then you're just going to put your scissors in there and just cut off all this excess on the bottom. Once you've cut off the excess on the bottom, it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna be very like this at the bottom. So then what you're going to do is cut off the excess on the top, so you don't have this giant cone around your bank. So you can cut off the tape now. It's okay if the cup comes out of this cone, because you can just slide it back in. But then we're going to be like taping it to this. Okay, so then I have the cup like this. You can take it out and it has this shape. So what you're going to do is I would get some like double-sided tape, and just put it on the sides of your cup. Just stick it to the sides of your cup. I would say about 3 pieces on each. I meant 1 piece on each side. So 1 right there. It's right there. I would say 1 on the opposite side. Actually, wait, no, 4. Because you're going to need 1. So 1 in the back, 1 in front, 1 on the left side, and 1 on the right side. Let me go to this side now. Now 1 more. This will just make it so it sticks to the outer rim. Put on 1 more side. So now that we have it on all 4 sides, I'm going to stick it back in the cone. And then mine is a little bit loose on the sides, so I'm just going to squeeze it together. Yeah. And then if that does not work, it didn't quite work for me. So instead what you're going to do, if that doesn't work, you're going to get normal tape. Oh, and guys, and if you guys watched my haul video, I said I would be doing the make your own Squish Me, but I actually couldn't do it on camera. It took a long time to make, so and I couldn't, and it was gonna be too long because I am not a good painter, so it would have taken like 5 hours to make the video. It would have been a 5-hour long video. So I'll just show you guys the squishies I made. So I made this. This is the unicorn. See, I said I'm not a good painter. I have this little kitty holding a heart. And then the panda. I made a panda. That's the most squishy. I'll show you guys that in the next video. So you're just going to get a bunch of tape. So I would say about 3 pieces. Or 4 like the other one. And then you're just going to go to wherever it's sticking off, like it's sticking out a lot right there. And it's probably sticking out because of down here. I only taped that together for right then. So then, if you did put this tape here, you're just going to peel it off without ripping the paper. But when you do this, make sure you've already put at least 1 piece of tape holding it together, or else the whole thing is just going to break. And you're going to have to start all over. So now that I got that, you have to... I didn't close it tight enough last time either, so this is good that I'm starting over. So you would just put tape right on this little edge, tape it together. I still have some excess on the side, so I'm going to get more tape and tape that to the side. And I'm gonna put it on this piece. I'm gonna put it where the excess is. Put it right there and tape it onto the top. Just like that. So now we have like the base shape and color on it. Now we have to do, I would say you can use paint. It will just take longer. So I'm gonna use a Sharpie. And I'm just gonna draw a little face on the side. Little face. The eyes are, for some reason, gonna be red. I'll show you guys in a second. This face, can't wait for you guys to see it. It's almost done. Then just add some eyelashes. That's my face. Okay, so now I now, since I've been like making this a lot, so there's gonna be some excess. So for some people, there's gonna have some more excess. You're just gonna cut that off. Just so there's not a lot on there. There. So now I have the bank, but what we have to do is get the bottom out and make the top. So this is how you get the bottom out. What you're gonna do is like get this paper clip and make it straight. We'll just make it, straight. One part of it at least straight. So you can make it like that. Or you can make it fully straight. So then I'm just going to put a hole in the bottom of my plastic cup. It's very hard. I'm going to try doing it from the bottom, but I'm just going to try cutting. Did I cut a hole? Yes, I did. Yeah. And it's okay if you cut a little rip in the paper if you used paper. You don't have to use paper. You could have just used paint. It would just take long to dry. So I'm going to cut out the bottom of the cup. It's okay if it's messy too, because in the end, after I do the cutting out this part, you'll see what's going to happen. So you just have to cut out at least some of the bottom. You don't have to cut out the whole thing. So since it's taken me a long time, I'm not going to cut out the whole thing. I was going to, but now I see how long it's going to be taking, so I'm just going to cut out a little part so money can at least come out if I wanted to take money out. So you're just going to put some big holes in it. Got it. There. Now that we've gotten a big enough hole, what you're going to do is get some excess paper. It doesn't have to be excess. You can get another piece of paper. I'm not going to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut it. You're going to make it fit at least the bottom of your thing, and then cut off some paper so it's not as big as it used to be. So cut it off so it's like that big, but it still fits around it. Then what you're going to do, so have this on here. Then you're going to fold these pieces up. You're going to fold them up, and if you can get the paper clip through, I would suggest using a paper clip as like your little hook to like get it in. So I'm going to put my this thing on the bottom and these on the sides. It doesn't have to be perfectly on there. Just make sure the hole is fully covered up. So I'm going to put it upside down so it's easier. Let me get this. Let me get something heavy and yeah, like that. Okay, so I would place it upside down and then just lay this under it. Oh, whoops, wrong side. Place this upside down, put it on top. Then you're going to fold it on the sides. Fold on the sides. Well, you don't have to fold on the sides. You just have to put this here and fold at least one. Yeah, fold one side. After you have that side on, you're going to get your paper clip and poke it through. I think I got it. This step can be hard because it depends on what cup you're using. I'm using a plastic one, and it's still hard. There, got it. So you guys can see that little thing right there. It's through, so that will just clip it on to make sure it stays there. So now you can keep that there, and then I'm doing this a very complex way, but it still works. And then I would just, while the paper clip's there, you're going to see that's going to just flop over. So you're also going to get some tape. You are actually, if you don't want to do the flap, you would tape both, you would do a paper clip on both sides. But I'm going to be doing the flap. It's way easier. So then you're just going to need one piece of tape. That's just to hold it for right now. And then you're going to get that piece of tape. And, oh, whoops, I put it the wrong side. You're going to just tape that flap part to the bottom, to the side of the cup. And you're also going to take out the paper clip. There. Now that I took it out, it's going to look like this, but you're going to see it flaps all the way down. So what you're going to do is you're going to get some more tape. It's up now. I'm going to get some more tape. And that is, you're going to put it on the side of this. The side side and the other side. There. Now that you have that, you're gonna flap this down and make sure you cover the whole entire hole. Then you're not gonna use that. If you were using this kind of tape, you're gonna get a normal roll of tape, and then because this tape is not as sticky, to me it isn't. To you guys it might not be, so just you don't have to use the roll now if you weren't already using it. You just use one that's not as sticky, so you can take it off and put it on the other side like that. You're going to put it on this side now. Then you're going to see that kind of flapping up like that. It's supposed to do that because it's not actually a flap. I was just calling it a flap. Then you're going to cut off, there might be some excess on this side, probably, so you're going to cut all that off and tape up that side. I need to find the tape. I would not suggest putting dollar bills in this. I would only suggest putting coins because those are probably the only thing that come out. And if your money does not come out, if it gets like stuck in there, stuck on the top in there, you're going to you're just gonna take off the top part. But don't take off the tape, so then you can just lay the tape back on. So I'd tape up the sides so it can't come out of that side, so it only has this little flap. That part was not so you can put money in. That's so you can take it out without like getting the whole top off. You can just shake the bottom and it should come out that hole. Now we're gonna do the top. Get more excess paper, or just doesn't have to be excess paper. It can just be a normal. You can just get a new piece of paper if you don't have any more excess. You're gonna make sure it fits the top. Mine does not fit the top all the way. Well, you can do this two ways. Either you can put it this way so it has a little bit of space right there, and that's where you put your coins in. Or you can cut right here so so it's normal. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it on this side. So what you're going to do is the same thing as before. Thing that I called the flap when it wasn't a flap. And get some tape. If you guys forgot the steps, you can either just watch right now or go back and just look at the steps were. So you tape the bottom. This is my first time making this, but I know how to make it. I know how to make it. I just have never made it before, but I know exactly what I'm doing. So then you're going to do that one, then tape the side, and then tape the other side. And for this one, I said there's only one step to do. I said get tape that's not as sticky for the other side. You're not going to do that. On this one, you're just going to flap. You're just going to make it so both sides have the same kind of tape. Both as sticky as the other. I'm going to flap it over. And then tape. Flap over and tape. I got the eye a little bit of tape on there, but it's clear tape, so it's okay. Just don't get the paper on your masterpiece. Now you're gonna get one, and for the other side, you're gonna get. You have to do both sides, and I forgot to do that. So, where is the other side of this? Yeah, there. It's super sticky right there. There. Okay. So you're gonna get another piece of tape and do this the other side. Yeah. So it's gonna look like this with the little flap like that. And you're gonna see the other side's open. You don't want that. That's a no-no. You're gonna get More tape. That's why there's no more tape. Okay, I'll throw that away. If you're out of tape, then just use normal tape. Then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna tape that side down. So I would put more than one piece of tape or else it's gonna come undone. It might not look like a professional box, but at least you have a box. I like it because I made it. That's why I like it. Now you're going to cut off the excess right here. There. Now you have a box. And another thing you can do for the bottom, if you do not want it like that, because you think it might like flap out. I have no more excess pieces of paper. Well, actually I do. So you're gonna get your excess. You're gonna make it sure it fits over the hole. So make sure it fits over the hole. And then you just tape right there, so then you can flap this up and then take it out. I'm actually going to do that because I feel like that would be better. A lot of taping in this project. It's already been 20 minutes. Okay, now I'm going to tape it down. I already got one piece of tape. You're going to need two for extra protection. It got stuck to my fingers. There, extra protection. Then you have this. I would cut off. I'm gonna cut this off, some of this off because this is way too big. So then you can, if it's open, just put some substance right here, and I'm just not gonna put sticky tape on it. So just don't get your non-sticky tape. Well, it is sticky, but not that sticky, and put it over that flap. So now you just open the flap and it can go out. And that is the box. Looks like this is her hair. Yeah. This didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but it came out good. That's what I like. Okay, so this box is done. Bye. Make sure to like, subscribe, and put post notifications on. And if I get to 60 subscribers, I will slide down the stairs in a costume. Any costume you want me to. And make sure to follow me on Musical.ly at Cupcake Studios. And bye guys, see you in the next video.